Welcome to Martial Art Swap Chat. I'm your host, Master Zang. And guys, this is the second episode of season 2. And you know what? We're on tour. This is the first show where Martial Art Swap Chat is traveling to a different location. So we are here in Sewickley, Pennsylvania, and I'm here with an expert in karate, Olympic coach, amazing martial artist, competitor. We have Sensei Baldis. Give him a nice hand. Sensei Baldis, thanks for hosting this show.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for coming in and doing this. But Master Zang, I need to correct you on how you said karate. It's actually karate. And you should know that from Taekwondo.
Wait a second. It's not Taekwondo, it's Taekwondo. So I promise I'll say karate.
Yes.
And you'll say Taekwondo. Is that a deal?
Yes, it is.
Let's do it all over. All the viewers, correct yourself. All right, we got Taekwondo and karate. So, Sensei Baldis, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? So, you're very accomplished. You're going to see in this episode this wall behind me, which is amazing. The story behind Sensei Baldis and his travels, his many successes in championships. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself, when you started?
I was very athletic. I liked doing all kinds of different sports, and I was really doing well in baseball. And I would go all year long and play and go make the all-star team, go to the all-star game and get this little bitty trophy. And then one of my friends was in high school with me, and he was coming home with these 6-foot trophies. I was like, wow, how'd you get those? And he's like, I'm doing karate right now. And karate.
Karate, yeah.
It changed over time from karate to karate. But I wanted to get involved. I watched the Kung Fu theater movies and shows all throughout the 70s, and I got involved with a small school at the time, and it just took off for me. I loved it because it was an individual sport. I was the whole team. And at that point, I started training diligently, nonstop, trying to perfect my craft.
That's amazing. It's funny that you said watching like Kung Fu theater, because growing up, we had this back room in our house, and I remember Sunday matinee, we had a black and white TV, back when you went like this to turn on a TV or turn it off, and I just remember I was glued to that TV on Sunday matinee, Kung Fu theater, you know?
That's it, you had to walk on that rice paper.
Right, right.
Snap the pebble from the hand.
Right. No, I tell you what, the fact that you stayed with it, that's pretty amazing. And not that you just did it, but you probably exceeded a lot of goals. I mean, I'm sure you're doing things that you have to pinch yourself.
Yeah, looking back, and it's still going forward, but you have time every once in a while to reflect on what you've accomplished over the years. And like I said, when I was doing all the sports, it was team sports. Right. And then when I got involved with karate, the main thing about it is, nobody sits the bench. Everybody's participating. Right. And you can go out there, and your success is based on how hard you work. And if you have any failures, you have to look at yourself in the mirror, go back to work, and try to figure out how you're going to make the adjustments to have the success. And I started competing at the USA National Karate Championships in 1988. And then in 1989, I made the U.S. Junior National team. And from that moment, I just excelled and loved the sport ever since.
Now, this is the Olympic coach. This is amazing. So I remember Sensei Baldis as a kid. We competed. You're a little older. Yes. But I remember watching you compete. You were just an amazing competitor.
Thank you.
But I never really got to talk to you because I was probably the annoying little kid that's playing underneath the bleachers afterwards, trading baseball cards. Like, it was a social event for us, growing up. But watching you at this other level, we kind of inspired to be like you guys because you were paving the way. But can you just tell the audience, now, nothing against competition now, but back in the 80s, right after Karate Kid, I mean, really Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, right. I mean, everyone was doing martial arts. I mean, there was like a line to get in. But what was that, in the 80s, what was that competition like? Because you were competing at like this adult level back then.
It was pretty intense, and it was very, the sport has evolved at this point now, but back then it was hit fast, hit hard. be the first one in, first one out, just to make sure. And in my mind, I just love competing. I love the feel of it. And having the success that I had, it drove me more. Even though I was being successful at a very high level, I never viewed myself there. I never really, at this point, like I said, look back and reflect, but at that time, I didn't think about it. I just wanted to go to the next one, to the next one, to the next one.
Right.
And back then, there were competitions every weekend.
Right.
And I don't know how I afforded it. I had a paper route to pay for my karate training. And
did you hear that, guys? Paper route. Look that up. Google that.
And we sometimes would compete on a Saturday and then drive 5 hours and compete on a Sunday.
Right?
It was
lots of Sunday
It was a
events.
great time, and formed some great friendships that lasted a lifetime.
Now, I remember competing in the same event with you, and then people were talking about you and your teammate traveling outside of the country to these countries we'd never even heard of. And what really was impressive is they never bragged about it. So if you talk to them, they would never even talk about it. You heard it from other people. And I just loved how you guys were, the humility level, you know, it was through the roof. You guys were very humble. And here you're doing some pretty amazing things even back then.
Yeah, and we still are. You stay humble in success and stay humble
And
in failures as well. You don't get too high, you don't get too low. We really enjoyed what we were doing, so it wasn't like we were doing it to get attention. We just enjoyed the aspect of getting out there and having the opportunity of traveling the world. And being part of the U.S. national team, I've been on 5 of the 7 continents. And Australia is the only, I'm not going to Antarctica unless I'm going to see some penguins.
Okay.
And Australia, I had the opportunity to go, but we were traveling so much at the time I passed on the 24-hour flight.
Okay, well, can you tell us, like maybe your, maybe a good memory from another country? You don't have to tell us your favorite, but is there like a really cool story you can tell us about traveling somewhere?
All of them have so many great memories. Like I said, my best friends are from Chicago, from South Carolina. Doug Selchin, who I grew up with and trained with locally here. There's just so many memories and things that sometimes can't be put out into the public.
Okay, well, Doug Zelgin, guys, a shout out to Doug Zelgin, one of the greatest competitors on top of Sensei Baldis. You know, maybe we can get a picture of him and put it on our site.
Yeah,
we'll look for it. Maybe we'll get it on.
He was probably the most naturally gifted athlete that we had on the U.S. team. And it was a great honor to come up with him and train side by side, push him, he pushed me. And then we had a core strength on that U.S. team, and we were the 2 solid factors that brought everybody in and kept everybody humble.
That's great.
We go back to that word.
Yeah, that was fun. So can you tell me a little bit about you being the coach for the Olympic team, maybe telling our viewers, you know, what to look forward to in 2020 in Tokyo? I'm really excited about this because
it's a very exciting time. We've been striving to get into the Olympics since '92. And I was fortunate enough to be part of the team, the first team ever to go to the Pan American Games in 1995. And myself and Sensei Tommy Hood, who's the head coach of the USA national team right now, we were the first 2 to medal individually. And then I got to compete again in the 1999 Pan American Games. And during that time period, we thought we were going to the Olympics. We thought, so our dreams kept getting squashed. And it's been a long time coming. They've been pushing for this for well over 15, 20 years. The Olympics were in Tokyo, and they chose judo as their home sport, and judo has been in since 1960. In 1988, Korea was the host country, and the demonstration sport was taekwondo. They got in, and we've been chomping at the bit, and now we're finally getting in.
Well, it's definitely well deserved.
Having the opportunity to go back to the homeland, for our athletes to have the opportunity of competing in the Budokan, the famous martial art venue in Tokyo, is going to be in a very exciting time. It's a very difficult process, and it's going to be challenging for our U.S. athletes to make that team. But we have hopes that we'll have several.
Hey, today's episode is going to be fun. Sensei Baldis, he's going to actually teach us the move of the day. We also have a fun make challenge and our kimchi challenge. And we always have prizes here at Martial Arts Swap Chat. So today we're going to be going for this amazing, I always say one of a kind, but this is, I spent a lot of spare moments building this thing. This is called the Bonzai King crown. So who's going to win it? Is it going to be Sensei Baldis or possibly me? I won't put it on. It's probably bad luck.
That's 2011 Pan American Games that was in Guadalajara, Mexico. And the team, we had 1 gold, 1 silver. Shannon Nishi out of Hawaii took a gold, and Tom Scott took a silver. And right now, both of them are looking to earn points to make the Olympics in 2020. 2012 World Karate Federation World Championships. It was held in the Bercy Arena, which seats 18,000 people, and it was sold out 5 days straight. We got multiple world championships, junior world championships, Pan American championships that I've coached at. We have, this one was a junior Pan American championship in Brazil, and I had Douglas Bros, who's a 3-time world champion, come and do a training at my dojo, and I had him sign it there. He's one of the main people behind karate getting into the 2020 Olympics. He was featured at the Olympic Games in Rio on a lot of the televised stations, promoting karate, which a month later, karate got its vote that actually got us into the Olympics for 2020 for the first time. This medal here was given to me by the president of USA Karate. It was the first time the junior Pan American Junior USA team won the Junior Pan American overall championship, and myself and Coach Hood and Coach Igaki were the people behind getting this team ready and prepared for it, and it was the first time the junior team won close to 20 years. This actually was the first time that I was named to the USA National Coaching Staff in 2005, and this was the first time that we went and traveled with the Junior USA team, and it was the first time in numerous years that they actually medaled overall. We took 3rd overall of the championship, and that was my first trip as a U.S. national coach, as well as Sensei Tommy Hood, who is now the USA head coach. This trip, I was the lead coach for the senior team. It was in Curacao, which is in the Caribbean, and it was the first time the senior USA team took the overall championship in 10 years. And I was the lead coach on that one. At this World Championships, I ended up taking 5th as a competitor. I just came up short of the bronze medal, and that was the last year I competed at a World Championship, because the following years where I got injured and was not able to compete and came to an end of my career. This is from the 1995 Pan American Games. That was the first time that karate was entered into the multi-sport event, which is second to the Olympic Games. And I was a member of the first team ever to participate in that event, and I was one of the first males ever to medal at the Pan American Games. And then in 1999, we were taken to Cuba. We were the first time karate was ever in Cuba as a multi-country championship, where the United States was permitted by the government to go in and compete. And at this championship, I qualified to go to the 1999 Pan American Games. And interesting fact is that that's when the Baltimore Orioles went and did a exhibition game against the Cuban national team, and we're all in the same hotel. So it was the Baltimore Orioles and the USA National Karate Team, in 2 different sports, but all under one umbrella, the United States. This was my first international senior trip. I competed in the Pan American Championships in Rio de Janeiro. I ended up taking 5th place, and I was not even a black belt yet. And I competed against many champions, and at that event, I didn't even know who I was competing against, and I ended up defeating the reigning world silver medalist in my division, and shocked the team, which I had no clue. I just wanted to fight. This was in 1997 Pan American Championships. I was the fifth and final fight, the determining fight for the Pan American Championship team fighting. In the semifinal, I was the fifth and deciding fight. I ended up winning, and then we went in and fought Cuba in the finals, and I was the fifth and deciding fight for that gold medal match, and that was the last time the United States, unfortunately, has won a gold medal as a team for fighting, and we're trying to get that because that weight is on our shoulders, and I hate looking back. What is it, 21 years since we won last, and as a coach, I want to see my team win, and I don't want to be known as the last team to win it. These are certificates from the Pan American Karate Federation as a certified coach, and from the World Karate Federation as a certified kata coach and a certified kumite coach, the fighting portion of our sport. There's only 5 people in the United States that have a double certification, and I'm one of them. And as you can see, there's not many people that are certified in the world. At this time, there was only 288 for the kumite and 134 for the kata. And I was fortunate enough to get double certification, which is...
Okay guys, so today Sensei Baldis has the words of wisdom for today's episode.
The words of wisdom today is based on my philosophy in karate training. Traditional Japanese karate, I believe that you build it with a strong foundation, like building a house. You build a house, you have a strong foundation. No matter a tornado, hurricane comes and knocks the top of the house off, you still have that foundation that you can always draw from your technical skills to improve yourself day to day in the martial arts. Behind me is a picture that I had the fortunate opportunity of training with Kiyoshi Yamazaki, one of the highest ranking Shotokan practitioners in the world, 8th degree black belt. He's world renowned for his technical skill. He was on the World Karate Federation technical committee, as well as many-time trainer to the stars in Hollywood. And when I was doing a seminar with him, he was talking about the basics and how you must have a strong foundation like a house, and he decorated it and so forth. And I was sitting there as we did this joint seminar and thought, wow, that's my philosophy, and this is the first time that I ever trained with this gentleman. And I asked Sensei Yamazaki if I could have the picture, and he got all excited and made all kinds of decorations and signed it for me and dated it for me. It's one of my prized pieces that I have within my dojo.
Hey Swap Chatters, we have the move of the day with Sensei. Can I call you Coach too?
Yes.
Coach Sensei Baldis. Thank you.
Thank you. The move of the day I'm going to show is, it's a tai sabaki. It's switching side to side. And this is one of the easiest things to teach to beginners, but it's one of the hardest things to apply in actual combat. The first, what you do is you position yourself. You have your front foot and your big toes in line with your back heel. And what you're going to do is you're just going to step up and then shift back like this. This is how you just move, and everything is a 1-2 type motion. It's up and back. And as you're coming up, your hands are crossing, because as you're switching, your body is exposed. So you want to obstruct the targeted area. And then once you get the fundamental of going side to side, then you want to land this move together. You don't want to do double stepping, and double stepping would be 1-2, 1-2. What you want to do is land your feet same time, switch like that, switch like that, where you're moving and your body's not raising up and down. If your body's going up and down, your energy and power is going up and down. In our type of combative tactics, we want to go straight forward. All your energy and power is going straight in. So the move, when I switch, it's quick, feet together, feet together, feet together. And now we'll show some of the applications as a defensive tactic. So the tai sabaki movement that I showed without a partner, where we were just shifting side to side, landing our feet at the same time, it's very difficult to apply to an opponent, but we're going to demonstrate right now with Master Zang on how you would defend against a reverse punch utilizing the tai sabaki. Now at this position, I have the opportunity of striking to the ribs or striking to the head with my hands as a counter strike. So now I'm going to demonstrate countering the reverse punch with a mawashigeri, which is a roundhouse kick. As Master Zang attacks me with a reverse punch, I'm going to shift my body out of it to the side using the tai sabaki movement and applying the roundhouse kick at the same time. And then we'll go fast. So we have 2 more counters. I'm going to demonstrate urumawashi, which is a hook kick, and that will be a counter kick to the head. Okay. So the next move we're going to demonstrate is an ouchigeri, which is an inside sweep. It's going to be off the defense of the punch, utilizing a taisabaki, putting myself into position to take Master Zang down to the ground to provide an opportunity for me to score.
I'm going on the ground?
Yes, you are. Shift, pop. I could basically sit on his leg at this moment. I have control of his head, and then I just lift, and then down, and then strike. And then we'll try it a little bit faster.
What I do for you swap chatters? Here we go. Yeah! Sensei Baldis, that was awesome.
Great job.
Are you ready for the McKimchi challenge?
What?
Yo, swap chatters! Kimchi yes, kimchi no. Every week on the show, will it be spicy or hot? Kimchi yes or not? Which guest will be the next to put the kimchi to the test? Kimi, konnichiwa. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa, onegashimasu.
That's what he said. Hey, listen, we have Sensei Baldis. He's actually brave enough to do the McKimchi Burger Challenge.
Is this a McChocolate milk?
That is a McChocolate milk. We have McChopsticks. We have McNapkins. We're going to do this all McKimchi burger style. So we have here a traditional burger. Are you a burger fan?
Not that size.
Not that size. All right, we got a Mc mini burger. All right, and this is fermented cabbage. And what we're going to do is I got my trusty chopsticks. McChopsticks, thank you. And we're gonna, if you want to open your McBun, and we will, if you want, how about I just put it on so we.
It's cold.
It's a bit cold. That's how we do it here. The McKimchi is cold as well. So is that good? That's probably good. You mean lay it on strong, or is that good?
If you want to put more on, that's okay.
I'll put a little bit more. All right, that looks pretty good. So let me get mine going. So this is the cold edition McKimchi burger. And it is really runny today, so there's a lot of juice going on. So this is probably as healthy of a burger as you can get. So this is.
I don't know what's in the burger part, but the McKimchi is going to be very good.
All right, I think we're good. We could try this out. Oh, we forgot to do this. So kimchi yes.
Kimchi no.
McKimchi burger. Let's try it out.
I think it would be better cold.
Yours is not cold.
Let me say that again. I should have said hot.
You're hot. Oh, yeah. Well, maybe yours is hot. I don't know. You want to try it one more time?
Yeah. I think it would be better hot.
You're probably right. Let me get a swig of my McChocolate milk.
Hamburger.
You know what? Hey,
and chocolate milk.
Can we toast it? All right.
Cheers.
We've never had McChocolate milk on our show before, so.
Bonzai.
Bonzai. Oh, that tastes pretty good. All right. So, what are you tasting here, Sensei Baldis? Are you enjoying it, or is it?
I would say it's not my most favorite meal that I've had.
All right.
But it is tasty.
It is tasty. I love burgers, so you have to really mess up the burger for me to not like it. So I'm enjoying this one because this is not the greatest burger. It's not the highest quality burger. And I think the kimchi actually does it well. So are you ready for the verdict?
Yes.
Okay, so is it kimchi yes, or is it?
Kimchi no.
What are you picking?
No.
No! Kimchi no. I'm going kimchi yes. Today it's going to go down in history. we did a full season, right? I think so, right, Mr. Pavley? Yeah, we did a full season, and this is the first time that we are sort of undecided. So we got a dual split. So I'm picking Kimchi Yes.
Kimchi No.
There you have it.
It is your show, so you win.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It's Kimchi Yes. Hey guys, our fun challenge today is the Blindfold Bonsai Challenge. Are you ready for this?
I'm up for it right now.
And I know you've been eyeing this crown, so the winner will get this beautiful, one-of-a-kind Bonzai King crown. You wear this around the house, or maybe restaurants, you might get a free appetizer. I don't know. It's pretty nice, though. All right, here we go. So the way this works is each contestant will be blindfolded. You'll have your shears. We will chop away, and we'll see who has the greatest creation.
Let's do it.
All right, let's actually warm up our hands. Wait, let's do that again because I didn't do the breathing. Ready? Okay, guys, I have my blindfold, my shears, and I have my pine tree. So, wish me luck, Sensei Baldis.
Good luck.
Whew. I've never done this before.
Just make sure you hit the tree.
Yes. All right, here we go. There they are. All right, you gotta really concentrate. So, here we go. Whew. Now I have to warn you, I know some special techniques.
I'm looking forward to learning.
Let me see. All right, here we go, my secret weapon. Miyagi-Do! 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 Oh, I'm feeling pretty good about this one. Oh, I think I'm done. Whoa! I'm surprised every time when I do this technique.
Wait a minute. That's a different pot.
Hey, the power of the technique. You've probably heard that before. Technique is everything. Yes. So here it is. Look at this. I'm surprised every time. So are you ready?
I don't know. Onegaishimasu. Please teach me.
I tell you what, to win this crown, I will show you my special technique. Here's the blindfold. And here's your shears. And oh man, this is a beauty. I'm gonna put this right over here. Okay, Sensei Baldis, I have the blindfold, I have the shears, here's your tree. Good luck. Wait, here, how about you put the blindfold on, I need the shears. We're all about safety here at Martial Arts Swap Chat. Can you see anything?
No, I cannot.
Okay, so here are the shears and the tree. Good.
All right, please teach me the technique.
Well, just concentrate and just try your best. I know you can do it.
I'm done.
Whoa. All right. Go ahead. Take the blindfold off. It still looks the same. All right. You know, I tell you what. I will teach you my special technique because I'm all about sharing, and that's the only way we're going to get further is by sharing each other's knowledge. My special technique, I thought you heard it, but it really, Karate Kid was such a motivation for me growing up, and I'm sure a lot of your friends were influenced by that movie.
Absolutely.
And I'm inspired by Mr. Miyagi. So I say Miyagi-Do 3 times with heart, and this is how I come up with creations like this. So
try it again.
Good luck. Yeah, put the blindfold on.
All right.
And deep breathing, Miyagi-Do, 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 and I think you could do it.
All right.
Okay,
Scissors,
sir.
please.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All righty. Miyagi-Do, Miyagi-Do, Miyagi-Do. Done.
Take off the Whoa! This is better than mine. Actually, you make mine look fake. Look at this. He has it. Sensei Baldis, he's a quick learner. So honestly, I don't know if you viewers out there, swap chatters, I think Sensei Baldis nailed it And I think the crown goes to Sensei Baldis. He is our Bonzai King. Very nice.
Thank you.
Give him a nice hand. Looks great on you. Looks great, sir.
Well, you know what? As much as I appreciate this award, and it could go right on my wall behind me, I think, Master Zang, I think you should have this.
Oh my gosh. This is such, I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. Sensei Baldis, I'm a sucker for stuff like this. Would you be able to sign this, autograph this?
Of course.
And let me just adjust the strap here. So you can write on it, because this is one of a kind. Here we go. So maybe if you could sign that right there, sir, that'd be great. Nice job on the tree. Look at this. He says, look at that. He wrote, USA Coach 2020. And we look forward to seeing you in 2020 on the Olympics on TV. So thank you so much for this.
No, I appreciate the opportunity to be on Martial Arts Swap Chat, and it was a great honor to be with you. And all martial arts need to work together and come together to make a better, stronger country.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, guys, Sensei Baldis. He's an amazing martial artist, an expert at karate. He's the Olympic coach. He's right in Pittsburgh. Can you tell us a little bit, like how we can find out more about your dojo?
Well, the Pennsylvania Shotokan Karate Club is located in 2 convenient locations. One location is in Sewickley, another one is located in Level Green. You can visit our website at www.pskc.biz, that's B-I-Z, or you can give us a phone call at 412-741-7448. This year we're celebrating our 25th anniversary, so we have many specials for new students coming in.
25 years, congratulations.
Thank you.
Sir, you are an awesome guest, and truly an honor.
I appreciate it, thank you.
And I hope you guys enjoy this show as much as me. I know Mr. Pavley and I love traveling, so hopefully we can go on tour again and visit another school. So awesome job, Swap Chatters. I hope you learned a lot from Sensei Baldis. We find out that he is the Bonzai King. So as always, Master Zang out. Whatcha?